Okay, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to break down Oracle Cloud's very deliberate, very clever strategy for the multi-cloud enterprise. It's a fascinating approach because they're leaning into the multi-cloud world instead of fighting it. And believe it or not, their whole game plan boils down to just one number.
Yup, 98%. I want you to just let that sink in for a moment. This single number, it completely changes the game for how we think about modern IT infrastructure.
So the big question is why? Why is this number the number to watch in the cloud world today? I mean, what does it even mean?
Well, it represents the reality on the ground. Flexera's 2024 State of the Cloud report, it's pretty clear. A whopping 98% of organizations are already deep into multi-cloud. This isn't some trend on the horizon, folks. It's the standard. It's how enterprise IT works right now. Okay, so if pretty much everyone is multi-cloud, you gotta ask, what's behind this huge shift? Let's take a look at what's really driving it from a business perspective.
And what's really interesting here is that this isn't just about hype. It's about solving real-world business problems. Look at the top driver here, 41%, data sovereignty. That's a huge deal. It's all about controlling exactly where your data is stored. And right on its heels, cost optimization and business agility. These are things every C-suite cares about. It's about having the freedom to use the best tool for the job, no matter which cloud it's on, and not getting stuck with one vendor.
But this new reality, it creates a massive challenge, right? You end up with this messy, fragmented environment. And that's exactly where Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, or OCI, steps in. They've got a very specific, very clever technical solution to basically bridge all those gaps. So the key piece of tech we're talking about is the Cloud Interconnect. And the best way to think about it is like a private superhighway that connects all the different clouds. This is not the public internet. No. This is a dedicated, super fast, super secure pipe that's absolutely crucial if you want your multi-cloud setup to be fast and safe. And this visual right here perfectly captures OCI's whole strategy. See, instead of building another walled garden, Oracle has made itself into a central hub. It's like the center of gravity for all your different enterprise workloads, no matter where they live. It's built to just connect seamlessly. With public clouds, with your own hybrid setups, you name it. It's all about giving you maximum choice. Now, this isn't just a cool idea on a slide. This strategy is real, and it's backed by some serious engineering partnerships with the other big players, the hyperscalers. We're talking Microsoft, Google, AWS, and the whole point is to deliver top-tier performance with zero compromises. Let's start with the OCI Azure Interconnect. So on the left, you're seeing the 12 spots around the globe where Oracle and Microsoft have literally put their data centers right next to each other to create these crazy fast links. And then look at the diagram on the right. That's the result. It's a service so seamless that you can run your Oracle databases on OCI, but it feels like they're native Azure services. You get one unified experience for everything: identity, networking, the works. And here's the number that makes it all possible. Less than 2 milliseconds of round-trip latency. That is just ridiculously fast. It's a total game changer because it means you can basically treat the two clouds as if they're one single data center. You can run your apps in Azure and your database in OCI, and there's just no performance hit. It's incredible. And they're not stopping with Azure. Nope. Oracle has a very similar deal with Google Cloud, spanning 11 different regions, and their database at Google Cloud service. Wow, it takes things to a whole new level. You're actually running Oracle database services on OCI hardware that's physically sitting inside a Google data center. Talk about the best of both worlds, right? Oh, and get this. This might be one of the best parts. With these direct interconnects, there are no data transfer fees. Zero. If you've ever had to manage a cloud budget, you know that those ingress and egress charges can absolutely kill you. They're a huge, unpredictable cost. So getting rid of those for traffic flying across the interconnect, that's a massive win for your wallet. And of course, to complete the hyperscaler trifecta, Oracle is doing this with AWS too. The database at AWS service delivers that exact same unified, super low latency experience on the world's biggest cloud platform. So what does that mean for you? It means you get a consistent, predictable way to use Oracle's best stuff, no matter which of the big three clouds you're using. Okay, so we've covered the why, the strategy, and the big partnerships. Now let's get into the what. Let's look at some real-world architectures that these interconnects make possible. This is where multi-cloud stops being a buzzword and becomes a practical tool for high-performance apps. First up is a classic pattern, the split stack. Check this out.
A company can keep its apps, let's say a .NET app running on Azure, using all their existing Windows skills, and connect it to a super high-performance Oracle Exadata database running over an OCI. And because of that crazy low latency we talked about, the app and the database talk to each other like they're sitting in the same server rack, not in two completely different clouds.
And this quote really just nails it. The magic is all in that direct connection, that sub-2 millisecond latency. There's no one in the middle, no extra network hops to slow things down. It's just a clean, fast pipe between the two clouds.
But we can push this even further with what's called a distributed cloud pattern. This is where you can really start to optimize for both price and performance. Just picture it. You've got your heavy-duty analytics running on Google's BigQuery, your web front end is humming along on Azure, and all of it connects back to your main transactional database on OCI. And the crazy part? It all works together as one single system.
And last but not least, this opens up some seriously robust options for high availability and disaster recovery. I mean, just look at this architecture. You've got your primary database in an OCI region, and it's actively syncing to a standby replica over in an AWS region. That means you get rock-solid failover for your most critical data, protecting you even if an entire cloud region goes down. Let me tell you, that level of resilience used to be a nightmare to set up.
So, all of this really brings us to one final critical question that you need to be asking yourself about your own setup. We know your apps and services are already distributed. They're living across multiple clouds. The real question is your data architecture keeping up? Or is your database the one thing that's still holding you back?